This is the story when I was a college student. I started living alone to attend college. The building was a 4-story apartment with 20 rooms on each floor. It was a very large apartment. This apartment is not only for college students, but also for those who live in the family, such as me. There was a staircase at both ends of the apartment instead of the elevator, which was 4 stories, and one was the stairs which descended to the front entrance and one with the bicycle parking area. I was troubled because I lived alone for the first time, but accustomed to cooking for 1 month, I was not embarrassed. The resident of the condominium also came to understand the face, and it became relations to exchange greetings with good morning and good evening when passed in the morning and the night. My room was on the 4th floor, and the stairs leading to the bicycle parking lot were near, and it was the furthest room from the main entrance. There is a window in the room, but it is cloudy glass and it is not visible outside at all. The end of the window can open and close a little, I can see the outside somehow. It was such a window. The apartment was a very cheap apartment. People who attend the same university live on the 1st floor, and I don't particularly get along.
Oh, I live in 401. I live in 103.
Tell me if you have trouble. It was about once there was a conversation like. In the middle of June, when I came back from my part-time tavern and had a meal, it was already 12 o'clock. Because there is a class tomorrow, I thought whether I go to bed already, and went into the bed to turn off the electricity as usual and to sleep. After that, I heard someone running through the hallway about 5 minutes later. Because it is a very cheap apartment, some people sometimes make noise, so I was trying to sleep with a feeling of noisy. But I can hear the sound of running the corridor all the time. Apparently, I run in front of my room and come back and it sounds like I'm running behind. I had reached the limit of my patience, so I decided to open the door and warn him. When I opened the door, I felt dangerous. A middle-aged woman was wearing a red skirt while holding an umbrella, and was running the hallway there. A middle-aged woman, who had noticed me opening the door, laughed at me and slowly approached me. I went back to the room, confused to see it, and hung the door lock on the double. Then, there is no reason why the salaried man who lives on the same floor, and the uncle do not yell when running so. Maybe they all knew this. After a while, the doorknob of my room was clattering noise and turned. I wanted to call the police, but when I moving to the back of the room, the noise stopped. It was silent for a while, so I gave up and went back. The next moment I thought, I saw a silhouette of a woman from a small window opened, and the hand went in and out from the cloudy glass window. I ran to the front door, unlocked the door, and this time I ran to the 1st floor. And, the chime of the room of the friend of the same university was continuously pushed. The door was opened immediately, so I put it in the room anyway and a friend put me in the room. Speaking of circumstances, because I called for help for the time being dangerous, 3 friends came to me. It came in about 10 minutes, so when I returned to my room with 5 people, there was no change anywhere in the room. Did the newly joined friend notice the small window and the woman's hand come out from here? And because I asked, yes. I replied. I think that the 4th floor of the corner room, a window on the wall without scaffolding. The silhouette of the woman cannot be seen unless it is lifted up by the wire, etc. When examining a small window, the shape of a finger like mud was attached. I rented a motorcycle on the day and returned to my parents' house and cancelled the room.